Welcome to the 13th lecture on VLSI design, chapter number 8. This is the 13th lecture. We'll keep on studying logical effort, and today we'll solve an example where we have a knot driving a NAND 2 and which is finally driving a node 2. The input capacitance of this knot is C1, the standard capacitance. The load capacitance of NOT gate is the input capacitance of NOR, which is C2, whereas the load capacitance for this NOT gate is the output capacitance of this NOR gate. The load capacitance for this NOR gate is the input capacitance of this NOT C3. And finally, this NAND gate is driving capacitance C4. We are given the value of C4, C1 and R, and we are supposed to find the path logical effort, the path electrical effort, the path delay, the path effort, the total chain logical effort, G is logical effort of the chain, electrical effort of the chain, F is the path effort, and D is the path delay. F is the effort of path effort of a single gate computed from capital F. H of NAND 2, the electrical effort of this NAND 2 gate, the final gate, and C3, this capacitance. But the chain logical effort is the product of individual logical efforts. We have already studied for a NOT with standard values. This is 1. For NOT 2, the expression is this. For NAND 2, this is the expression. Right, the electrical effort of the path is the product of individual electrical efforts, and there are some terms that cancel, and we finally are left with the capacitance in numerator, that is the load capacitance of the final gate divided by the input capacitance of the first gate. The path effort is computed as the product of logical effort of the chain and the electrical effort of the chain. And the path effort of an individual gate is computed indirectly using capital F, the path effort of the chain, by F, computing F to the 1 over n, where n is the number of gates. Capital N is the number of gates. This capital N is the number of gates, 1 over 3. 55 to the 1 over 3 is 3.8. So path delay is n to the F to the 1 over n, where F to the 1 over n comes from here. So we compute D to be 11.41 units. Here we will find F of the final gate NAND 2, which is G of the final gate times H of the final gate. So F of the final gate is the same as F is assumed to be the same for all gates in the chain. We computed in last slide, it's 3.8. G was computed in the first slide, times H of NAND 2. So we can straight away compute H of NAND 2, where H of NAND 2 can also be written as the output capacitance divided by the input capacitance of the final NAND gate. And we know C4, it's given. H of NAND 2 we have just calculated, and we can plug these values in to find the value of C3, our last unknown. Thank you.